Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back into Jet Fuel here with Briaunna Malone today. Big vacant middle seat here, Craig Flint.
No, Craig.
Got the week off, the rest of the week here. It's September 17th when we're recording this, and they're starting to go up now. The episodes are starting to go up, so nice to see some feedback as they start to get online and all put together here. But today, just Briaunna and I. A while back, and I don't think these were ever published or put out yet, but they might be at some point. When we were shorthanded the one day, Briaunna was out covering some news, getting some stories. Craig and I delved into kind of, how we got started in this crazy business that is, news. We're here every day, doing some crazy hours sometimes, being asked to do some crazy things and putting it all together. So Craig talked about it, how he showed interest in weather. I talked about it a little bit, and I can talk about it again. But Briaunna, I just wanted to get your impressions first off, just how you got started in the business and what kind of drew you to this.
So originally in college, I was a bio major. I wanted to do sports medicine. I wanted to be a doctor for an NFL team. And then I wanted to do orthopedic surgery, like cutting bones and stuff. And then the Super Bowl came to Atlanta, and I worked with them. And I kind of started looking at sports journalism, switched my major. I did sports journalism in college, sports reporting. Then I became a sports director for our TV station. And then I graduated, still wanting to go into sports journalism.
It was Georgia State, right?
Georgia State. And I still wanted to do sports, but I applied for this job. And Sean told me, well, he was news director at the time.
Yep.
And he told me, he was like, well, right now, it's just news. And I was like, okay. And I had every intention of starting in news and then going back to sports. I talked to a couple people in sports, and they said, that's a good way to, get your foot in the door. So started here with news, and 3 years later, still in news. But I love it. I think I'm probably going to stick with news. I don't know if I'll go back into sports, but.
Yeah, you were just mentioning this morning that you wanted to do sports at one point.
I did. I wanted to work for NFL Network.
And now you look up at after our 7 o'clock show, you have Good Morning America.
Yeah.
And she said that's the goal now, right?
We'll see.
Maybe.
Who knows? We'll see what happens.
I think you got a lot going for you, so it could happen.
Thank you.
Same experience with me. Changed majors a couple times in school. I bounced around a ton. I wanted to be a forensic scientist at first and study crime scenes and criminology, everything on that front. Switched out of that because I said, wow, this is a little too dark and heavy. I don't know that I could do that day to day.
Right.
It's just, it would never mesh with me. And political science is what I went into next. That's also, hit or miss, especially in today's day and age with the climate. So
for sure.
No thanks. And I went into computer science because I'm a little bit of a tech nerd myself, and I built my own computer, and that didn't come together either. I said, oh, well, what can I get doing into? And it ended up pushing me back a year in school because I changed so many times.
Same here when I switched, yeah.
Yeah, and I fell into communications in general, Penn State Barron, and started working for my school newspaper, and also did sports, the same as you there, and became the editor of the sports section of the paper, and did layout every day or every week, once a week, and also did some radio there, and came out of school. And I liked the behind-the-scenes stuff more, like the camera work. Even today, as a reporter and stuff, I like to take the cameras out and be able to go out and shoot my own video. And yeah, they call it MMJ, which stands for multimedia journalist. But I like to do that. And Sean was the news director when I was hired too. Briaunna was about 6 months or so before me.
Yeah,
you were
I started in November.
November? Yeah, I was in April, the following April. You were in 21, I was 22. And I was applying for 3 different jobs. And Sean's like, we're just going to stick you in front of a camera and try this out. And I said, oh, okay.
Yep, sounds about right.
that's about history there. Yeah. We've been doing it ever since. And I've been having a really, really awesome time with it.
For sure. I also wanted to get into radio. I was actually going to leave the TV station at Georgia State to do radio. But my friends, they were the news director and general manager of the TV station, and they convinced me to stay, and then I got promoted to sports director and stuff, so I guess it worked out.
Yeah, all very, very good things. But that's my story. That's your story. I wish Jacob was here.
I know, I would like to hear Jacob's story. This is his second market, so he had...
I didn't even realize that.
He had a job before this. I forget where, but yeah, this is his second market.
Wow. Yeah, so this is both of our first markets, and it's a nice place to be. I really enjoy living in Erie, so
same.
Lighter stuff. SeaWolves are starting the playoffs again.
They are. They had a watch party yesterday.
Yeah, they're back.
A lot of people were there. Next door to Obama.
Yeah,
Two parties
next door to
downtown.
Obama. Two big parties downtown. 7,000 plus for the Obama visit. Not quite 7,000 for the SeaWolves watch party in the
But
clubhouse.
still a good amount of people.
Yeah.
Looked like it was a good time.
How many SeaWolves games have you been to this year? Is that like a frequent spot for you in the summer?
This year, I went to more last year. This year, I went to only 2. One was SeaWolves, and then over the weekend, I did the Moon Mammoths. That was my first Moon Mammoth one.
Yeah, they only had a couple of the Moon Mammoths games. I don't think I was actually going to get a chance to go out to it, which really stinks. But the SeaWolves games are so much fun. I love going to the SeaWolves games and the Otters games.
Otters are fun too.
All in one. They're a good combo to go out to. But what do you think about them being in contention? I know since you've been here, they've just been good.
Yeah.
But I grew up
back to back.
Crawford County here and like coming to Erie a lot for different events.
So you know their history.
Yeah, more or less. Like I know they've never had like this much success. So from my perspective, it's been really cool to watch them compete this highly. But how do you feel about it? And you've done the news stories about it and talked to the fans and the coaches and the administration about it.
For me, it feels like if I was a Patriots fan back like when Tom Brady, like when they had him, and every year it was just Super Bowl, Super Bowl, Super Bowl. Like it's probably just normal for them. It feels normal to me. Like I just think, wow, they're really good every year. So, but no, I'm excited to see what they'll do.
They sure are. Also, another thing from the newscast we had today, we talked about it. It's kind of contentious. And again, I wish we had a weather person here to talk about it, but we have the weather lady instead.
Erie's weather lady.
Daylight savings. It's a controversial thing. Some people love it. Some people hate it. I think it was done for farmers.
I think so. That's what I heard.
Yeah, back in the day, I think it was done for farmers, so they had more time to be doing their thing.
Right. And we just kind of kept it.
We kind of just kept it. Do you have any strong feelings about it? Because there are some people that are just super diehard.
I feel like it's just like a thing. I don't know. I feel like in the winter, I would like more daylight in the winter, I think, but the fact that it does get like dark soon, I just feel like that's just winter, like whatever. And then like with the spring, it like there's more daylight in the spring, I think that's how that goes. It just feels like normal to me, but if I had an option, I would like more daylight all the time, especially in the winter here.
Yeah,
like with all the snow.
No, it seriously has an impact on a lot of people. Every winter we do all those stories about like
seasonal depression
and that's all like daylight related.
Yeah.
How much time you're able to spend outside, especially if you work a really weird shift, you know. Back when I used to be nightside, it was like 3 p.m. to 11.
Yeah.
I would be up late, like I would like get up late, as in noon or so, and when I'm getting into work, there's only a couple hours of daylight left.
Exactly.
It was really strange.
Yeah. I remember too when I was dayside, it would get dark here like really soon. And I have the Ring camera on my phone from my house in Atlanta, so like it'd be dark here, but like I see my dad outside and my mom and my dog, and it's still daylight. Like, wow, that must be nice. So.
Going back to when you started here and moved from Atlanta up here, obviously, you have your family at home, you get to see them. Have they ever been up here?
Not yet.
Wow.
So what happened was, so before I started here, we recently moved. So we still had stuff going on at our house, and then when it seemed like things were dying down, my dad had all this medical stuff going on.
Yeah.
And that's been going on for almost a year, but we finally hit the point where he's good to go, and he's just waiting for clearance from the doctor to fly up here and stuff, because they're not doing that 12-hour drive, and I don't blame them.
No, yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, for me and a lot of other people that are local, it's super easy, and we take it for granted. That's impressive to be able to be away from home for so long. And I know you go home a lot, or try to get home when you can.
Yeah.
To see everybody, because Atlanta is home.
It is, and it's nice. It's like a little vacation, like a little getaway. So this last time it was my dad was having another medical procedure, so it was yeah, I'm going home, but it's also just the reason's a little sucky, but it's fine.
Yeah. Let's see. I can go into the national days.
Yeah,
today.
what are the national days?
National days today. We have. They're kind of lame today.
Is one? Wait, no, I'm thinking about next week. I think Carmen brought it up. Go ahead.
You're thinking of Rice Krispies?
Yeah,
that'll
the
be coming
horchata
up.
drink. Yeah.
I feel like it's. Yeah, that's next week.
Yeah, next Wednesday.
Tomorrow, it might be tomorrow, is National Rice Krispie Treat Day. We'll talk about it then.
We gotta have them.
It's either tomorrow or Friday for us, but it is National Professional House Cleaners Day.
Okay.
apparently that's a thing.
Okay.
National Apple Dumpling Day.
Don't know if I've had those. Sounds good though.
Constitutional Day and Citizenship Day.
Citizenship Day. Constitutional. Oh, that's one whole one. Constitutional and Citizenship Day. Okay. Okay. All important.
Sure.
All important.
Definitely.
The apple. What is it? Apple dumpling.
Apple Dumpling Day.
That sounds good. What would you like eat that in?
I can show you a picture. They look
or like by itself.
They're in like a
maybe?
little fritter-looking thing.
Oh, those look good. Okay, like with a side of honey too.
Yeah, you can
okay.
drizzle it on the top. It's like a pastry, or there's like apple packed into a little dumpling.
Nice.
Sort of thing.
Delicious.
A couple more things, and then we'll let you go. Some weird news stories I just wanted to read to you and get your reaction. So, nothing like Craig's. Craig comes up with some weird news.
They're
stories.
very left field.
They are very much so out in left field. So, I know you don't know how to swim, but did you ever learn? Did you ever learn how to skip rocks?
I've done it a couple times, but I did it here.
You did,
only here.
You did do it here and like only here?
Mm-hmm. Presque Isle.
Well, this story is related to that because apparently every year they host a rock skipping competition somewhere. It's like a world stone skipping championships. Apparently it's held in Scotland. Well, this year was the big scandal. So there's a huge scandal. It's held in Western Scotland. So it requires stones to be thrown by competitors to obviously skim across the surface. As most of us know who learn how to skip rocks, that's how they do it. Well, apparently some of the stones on the site where they were doing this were like pre-placed. Somebody pre-placed stones there that were rigged with like artificial ridges in them. Like they carved little ridges into the rocks, and that's supposed to make them, I guess, more aerodynamic on the water.
Skip,
have more skipping potential. So to me, it's crazy that a stone skipping competition means so much to somebody. That they go out of their way to cheat. But I just want to get your reaction on that. That was a weird one.
It's kind of like the walleye. I think it was the walleye tournament and it really just shows you like people will literally cheat anything if they can. Like rocks, come on.
The rocks.
Just go there, have fun.
Rock skipping, man. Kids do it.
Kids do it.
It's not that
crazy. I'm trying to think of anything that I saw, just like scrolling social media.
You were interested in?
Media. So I didn't really look at it, but I briefly saw it. ABC posted it on Instagram. There was something going on at this house, and I don't know, like if it was like a firefighter, police officer, just like a neighbor, I don't know. They went into the house to save the dog, and I guess they got the dog, but the dog led the person back inside the house to get the dog's leash so they can go.
Oh boy. Smart.
Smart and cute.
Smart and cute.
That's basically the dog's purse. Like, wait, I gotta get my bag. Then we can go.
That's the way my dog used to be when we were growing up. She knew she couldn't leave the yard without a leash.
They know.
Our dog, we had like a shock collar perimeter, and it was really like weak. It really hardly did anything, but it was enough to know like, hey, you can't go past these areas. And anytime we put the leash, we like got the leash out. We wouldn't even put it on her because we lived in an area that was not high population, high traffic or anything. We could just walk down the road in this cul-de-sac we lived in. We just give it to her, and she'd like hold it in her mouth and start trotting down the street.
Oh, that's so cute.
I have a video of it somewhere. I'll have to show you.
We have to pop it up right here too. We gotta play it.
She just knows.
Yeah, they know.
And Creative Services asked me for this video.
Yeah.
I'll send it to you, and we can get it attached to this.
Put it in the show.
Let's see. Anything else in weird news I wanted to get to?
Trying to think of anything I saw on TikTok. Nothing too crazy as of late.
TikTok is saved. Did we talk about that? Well, I don't know that it is saved.
Well, for now.
There's like
it's okay.
the potential for it to be saved.
I don't remember if we talked about it here or
if we brought it up in the morning show or something.
Or just like in conversation.
Right.
But it's like, it's chill right now.
It is.
It's all right.
It's pretty chill.
We'll see what happens, though.
I'll read one more. We got, it's kind of local, not really super local, but loose boa constrictor found slithering across Pennsylvania Road.
That's not good.
It's multiple feet long, so.
Multiple feet?
Yeah, so animal rescuers in Pennsylvania summoned to help police with the capture of a multiple foot long boa constrictor found slithering across a road. Wildlife Services came to help it. A call from Columbia Police, apparently in Pennsylvania. They secured the snake, covered it, and put it in a trash can with a brick while waiting for people to arrive. You know, I was thinking of the boa that Scott brought in, and I was like, man.
Yes, what is it? Rosalie?
Rosalie?
I think it was Rosalie, I think. Yeah.
That was a big snake.
She was a big girl.
I was not cool with that, but
She was a big girl.
we put on a brave face,
Yeah.
and we made it happen.
Yeah.
It was the worst part about that when they brought those guys in for our zoo guy segment in the morning. Scott comes back in, or somebody comes back in. It was Brian, actually.
It was Brian Moffat, yep.
Brian Moffat, someone that works in production here with us. He comes back in, and he's like, guys, you haven't seen that thing around
seen
here
it?
anywhere, have you? We're like, stop. We're like, this isn't,
It was
that's not even funny. He's like,
huge.
it got out of the bag. We can't find it. You set it down.
It wasn't even a bag. It was a pillowcase. And when he brought it in, you could like just see how big it was.
Yeah.
Crazy.
What a jokester. We'll see him tomorrow,
We will
Scott.
see him tomorrow. But he won't be in. He'll be on TV.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see what he has in store.
Yeah.
Anything else you got today? I think we can call it there.
I think that's it. I haven't really seen anything. Just the dog that I saw this morning. That's pretty much it.
All right.
Yeah.
Great. Well, for that, we'll leave it at that. Craig will be back eventually. Thanks so much for watching Jet Fuel. We'll catch you guys in the next one.
Bye.